Mission Africa was greatly used of God to bring the gospel to many countries across Africa during 2010. 21 communities hosted 891 meetings in which the gospel was presented, and put forth the challenge to proclaim the gospel throughout the rest of the African continent. Mission Africa Stage 2 was formed to extend outreach to a number of major urban centers throughout Africa.
So the way Mission Africa is being carried out, we want to make sure that the mission is really owned by churches and the leaders of the churches in the place where the mission takes place.
Mission Africa is helping us really on the side of having a deep understanding of what's evangelism.
It is like awakening the church to see that it was actually not doing its mission very fully.
So after really understanding that there is a need for the harvest, automatically church come together.
The praying together, the working together, the shaping the same vision for the community together, and then going out to do it until we see results.
We have seen a lot of coming together, a lot of solidarity, a lot of unity, a lot of initiatives that we see ourselves now as the body, as the family, as the Church of Christ.
We spent like the whole year with the pastors. We did a lot of trainings and the workshops, but mostly focusing on the what, how, and the why of evangelism.
Pastors are trained on what needs to be done. Pastors are trained on how to do the follow-up after the mission. People are mobilized in different churches to pray, to intercede for the mission.
At these people who come to the School of Evangelism, they're hungry, they're wanting to learn, and they're wanting to be used by God.
By God's grace, we have been able to meet with the Mission Africa as a network where we have been able now to networking with international evangelists, with the local evangelists to come up together and evangelizing our city.
You know, it's called stratified evangelism, which simply means taking the gospel where people are. We take the gospel to the marketplaces, take the gospel to the bus stations, take the gospel to the prisons, take the gospel to schools.
We have also trained local evangelists to do evangelism through the streets and the other places like in the market, where international evangelists were partnering with the local evangelists to preach the gospel in the markets, in the other places where most of the people they like to meet together. Many things have been changed. First of all, we are now gaining new materials, new experience, new people who have really heard for the gospel, but also who have experience who have been working with evangelism for many years, who have been involved in the Rosanne movement for many years. So as a young evangelist or as a local person, when I see people from other countries coming with a specific message on evangelism, I see it as something very important.
Being together, working together with passion, the vision of the proclamation of the gospel of Jesus Christ can be achieved quickly, deeply, profoundly, if we are together.
We wanted to make sure that what we are doing has multiplier effect. It doesn't only impact the people in Rwanda, it also impacts other people on the continent.
We had a regional consultation. More than 12 countries were represented. DRC Congo, they are planning to have a mission in Kinshasa in August. Ethiopians, they have decided to have a mission by next year. Angola, they have already decided, they are committed to do it. The Burundians have also decided to go to do missions in Bujumbura next year. Other countries like Cote d'Ivoire, like Guinea-Conakry, like Burkina Faso, they have been challenged by the mission itself, the teaching through school evangelism, and the partnership that is going on in Africa through Mission Africa.
To see different places around the world really take the concept of the preparation and the proclamation and the propagation, the follow-up afterwards, has been an amazing thing. So this gift of Mission Africa to the world is really becoming a reality.
Time is now for evangelists to raise up in our countries, in our churches, to finish and finish tasks, evangelizing and preaching the gospel to the most unevangelized people. Pray for us. Be part of what God is doing in Rwanda. Be part of what God is doing in Africa. be part of what God is doing for the entire world.
Mambo sawa sawa.